Yeah, welcome back. This is Ranga Reddy from SP Software. So now we'll be focusing the demonstration part of how testing can be done using this tool. So if you look at this is a project having different nodes. This is runtime analysis node having its source code. So all these files are source code of base station. So let me explain what is base station. Base station is a mobile applications where mobile devices communicate with a central station. So this is a source code of base station, and we will be testing base station by simulating mobile devices. So we'll be interacting with the mobile devices with the base station and see the interaction and also observe the various dynamic analysis features like code coverage and so I have one more node here is component test, which I will explain after this runtime analysis. So now let me build this application. Right click build. So now no application is running. So we'll launch a mobile application, simulator of a mobile device. So I am trying to connect this device to base station. It is connected. So let me try to ping 5550. Okay, it's calling busy. So disconnect. Again I will dial one more number. It is got connected. Yeah. Now okay, disconnect. Stopping this mobile simulator. So we have this code coverage and all the features. Let me show you the runtime analysis features. Right click on this node, view reports, go to code coverage. So you have various levels of different levels of code coverage, like function level coverage, functions and exits, call level coverage, statement block coverage, decision level coverage, loops coverage, basic condition, modified condition, and multiple conditions. Right. So at left hand side pan you can see all the functions, all the files under test. If you can open this file, you can clearly see the color indexes. You can see code is in green, some code is in red, right? So green portion code represents the code under execution, and red one is not executed. And certain loops are there, while loop. If I click on this loop, it will give you 0 loop, 1 loop and 2 loops or more, right? So this particular loop is executed for more than 2 times. If you see the for loop, this is also executed for more than 2 times. And if I want to see how many times in each line or statement is executed, so I will do one configuration setting here. I will enable hit count mode, go to code coverage, instrumentation control. There is report hit count. Okay, apply. Okay, now I'll rebuild this application. So again it is doing pre-processing, instrumentation, compilation, then linking. Okay, so after linking, automatically it executes your application. Right now application is running. I launch this mobile device. I will try to connect it. You can see the code coverage dynamically also. It's connected. Disconnecting and closing this device. So now let's see the code coverage part. Only certain portion is covered because the other scenario of busy is not tested, right? Let us test that. And before that I want to show you the hit count mode, right? Hit count mode. Item list. See, if you right click on this particular line and enable hit, click on this, it will give you, it is executed for 5 times. Now this particular one is executed for 10 times, right? In the same way, if you execute on red one, no, it is not showing anything. So if you hit on this, it's showing 9 times. Click on this, it is also 9 times. Fine. Else portion 9 times. Always else is executed. So this is the feature which can give you how many times and each particular statement is being executed. Fine. Now once again I will run with two scenarios. One is a busy condition, another one is connected condition. Right, execute. Now it is executing. I am launching mobile application. So get connecting. Okay, it is busy, so cancel this. Again dialing one more number. Okay, and it is got connected. I'm disconnecting and closing this device. This time let us see the coverage part. So this is the way it gives the coverage analysis for each function. So one more feature, like within code coverage, advanced options. We have a lot of options here. You can set the coverage For optimized code size and speed, you can also set for memory if your memory is less. And there are various levels of coverage level conditions: basic, modified, and multiplied, forced. And if you block level statement only, you can select statements and decisions, statement decision loops, and this. So these are various levels of configuration settings that are available in this. And also you can give the selective instrumentation, like you want to see which functions you want to see. You don't want to instrument all the functions. You can deselect, select these things. So for which you are not selecting, you will not get any coverage reports. Okay, set OK, apply, OK. Oh, this is file function level of exclusion. You can also exclude file levels. You can also exclude the directory levels. Okay. And if you see some more reports, memory profile. So see, it will give you two levels of coverage reports for memory profiling. One is block level, another one is byte level. So block level gives you the how many blocks are allocated, so how many are being used, how many unfreed. So byte summary gives you how many bytes are allocated, total number of bytes, how many total number of bytes used, how many bytes of memory unfreed. Apart from this, it will give you the hyperlinks where exactly the memory leak is happened. So these are the memory leaks. If you click on, I am clicking on this first line, it will directly open you the code where memory is getting leaked. So this is the way you have direct hyperlinks between reports and your source code. Now let us see the performance profile. So this is a performance profile where you can find the execution time of each function. And the leftmost column gives you the name of the function, and next to that column gives you how many calls have been made for that particular function, and final column gives you the average execution time of the function. Let me show you code coverage. We already saw that. Runtime trace, static metrics. Yeah, the static metrics gives the complexity metric of your each file, and this is the overall function level of complexity. This is cyclomatic complexity index. How many statements are there in the function? How many nested levels? And if you see the left hand pan, click on this particular file, it will give you the file level complexity. Halstead metric and lines and comments, statement levels, and VG, cyclomatic complexity. Okay, fine. Now you see runtime trace, what we have seen during execution. So if you look at this runtime trace, you can see this will give you the clear picture of how execution is happened. See which object is calling which object. So also you can see the timestamp. If you click on each sorry, if you click on any of these items, so it will directly open your source code. So this diagram gives you when this function is being called and when it is get exited. Green arrow marks show you the function getting started, and red dotted line show you the when it is exited. Right. So this is all about runtime analysis of this. Let me close this, and in next session we'll see how component testing can be done.